Saudi Aramco was the world's most profitable company in 2018. Yet the Saudi kingdom's influence on the state oil producer via high taxation is also denting its profitability and creditworthiness, with cash generated per barrel below that of big oil companies such as Royal Dutch Shell plc. That's getting in the way. The credit ratings, a first for Aramco, offer a glimpse into the accounts of the company, which have remained secret since its nationalization in the late 1970s. The information, dependence on the company to finance social and military spending, as well as the lavish lifestyles of hundreds of princes, places a heavy burden on its cash flow. 50% of it. Aramco reported cash flow from operations of $121 billion and $35.1 billion in capital spending, and paid $58.2 billion in dividends to the Saudi government in 2018, according to Moody's. The company had over time, a low oil price environment could cause a sustained fiscal deficit for Saudi Arabia that could result in changes down the line for Aramco's fiscal regime, said Neil Beveridge, an energy analyst with Sanford C. Bernstein & Co. in Hong Kong. You can't disassociate. Using data provided by Fitch about the company's total oil and gas production last year and the cash flow per barrel, Bloomberg estimates that Aramco reported total fund flow from operations of about $130 billion last year. Although that's Fitch's A+ rating for Aramco is the AA for both Shell and Total. The Moody's rating is, the oil giant has banks to hold a roadshow for dollar-denominated notes from April 1, potentially including tranches from 3 to 30 years, according to a person familiar with the matter. Fitch said that the bond plan, credit rating, and the publication of the first extracts of Aramco's accounts are all part of the ambitions of Prince Mohammed, who controls most of the levers of power in the kingdom, wants to pursue an IPO as part of his ambitions to ready the country for the post-oil age. Yet his ambition, if he achieves the target, the offering will raise a record $100 billion by selling a 5% stake, dwarfing the record $25 billion raised by Chinese internet retailer Alibaba Group Holding Limited in 2014. With assistance from Serene Chong and Ramzi Al-Rikabi. To contact the reporters on this story, Javier Blas in London at jblas3@bloomberg.net. Dan Murtaugh to contact the editors responsible for this story, Alexander Kwiatkowski at akwiatkowski2@bloomberg.net, Pratish Narayanan. For more articles like this, please visit us at Copyright 2019 Bloomberg LP.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,